G'day everyone. Yes, I know it's been a while since my last update. I haven't been able to upload anything recently because sometimes life gets in the way and we all get busy. But I am back. As for today though, it's a beautiful sunny cloud-free 19-degree day here in Adelaide and pepper plant preparations are underway. Just thought I'd show you my roses, which are looking amazing. 3 months ago I hacked these bushes right down and now the plants have grown back and are blooming and they smell fantastic. My personal favourite is the cherry sunburst variety. Then we move on to the last of the roses, these white ones which are looking very good, as we finish with the overwintered plants from last year which has started producing shoots. We've got the cayenne which grew to over a metre tall last year. Then we move on to the Trinidad Scorpion Butch Tea, which has a lot of new growth, hoping to get a bumper yield after a disappointing year last year. And then finally we move on to the Carolina Reaper, which is looking healthy, and again I'm hoping to get a decent yield from it this year. My greenhouse has finally been assembled thanks to help from my family. Let's take a look inside. Whilst not fully completed, the shelves should be fitted in the next couple of weeks. For the moment though, I have a tray of seedlings, a few of last year's overwintered pepper plants and some tomatoes that I started from seeds in July. They seem to be enjoying the warmth as we've had a cold spell this week. I opened the roof vent for a bit of ventilation and even with it open it was still rather warm inside. Once the shelves have been fitted, I expect to get 6 to 7 good sized plants either side and use the bottom for storage, as I don't plan to use the ground for growing. And now moving on to my unfinished raised garden bed. When the wooden walls are installed, this will be 1.8 by 2.3 metres long with a depth of 19 centimetre. Probably should be able to fit 30 plants in 5 rows of 6. Moving along to my wine barrels, what I've done with each barrel is drilled holes at the bottom, filled it up with perlite, and I've also lined it with some black shade cloth just so that the dirt and perlite doesn't go through the holes. Now this is my raised garden bed which I've put together and I've filled with just plain dirt and rocks as a fill, and also to the right is an example of a wine barrel that I've filled with some tomato and vegetable mix which is ready to plant. Now let's fill this raised garden bed up. As with the barrels, I'll be putting a layer of shade cloth first to prevent weeds from coming up. Then I'll cover with a thin layer of coarse perlite. The growing medium I'll be using is Brunnings tomato and vegetable growing mix. I've seen a lot of positive reviews online with this one. It's cheap and it's also got blood and bone, so I can't wait to see how it performs. I'll speed up the video so you don't get bored. I fill 3 bags at a time and level it out using my hands, slightly compacting it. I don't compact it too much as I'll give this a good soaking which should allow for a little more sinkage. At this stage I'm still undecided whether I will mulch the top or leave it as is. And we're all done. I have now transferred all of my seedlings that were in propagation trays into individual pots. What a difference a month makes. They have really shot up thanks to the increasing temperatures. As I mentioned before, I still have some late peppers that I will keep in my greenhouse, such as the seedlings in the box, and these here which are a mix of sunflowers, marigolds, and in the middle, jalapenos, banana peppers, and sugar baby watermelon. All in all, I estimate to have over 200 seedlings. Just a note, I'm only using some red solo cups as I recycled them from a house party, as I didn't have any pots left over to accommodate another 20 or so pots. I hope Rob from 7 Pot Club doesn't judge me on this. I definitely confirm they are not double cups. Finally, for this video update, let's take a look at the front garden. The long garden bed should accommodate 14 pepper plants comfortably. I like this section of the front garden because it gets 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight per day, with only some plants receiving part shade. We're almost getting to the business end of the season. Things are slowly heating up. That's all for this update. It would be great if you could please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you same chilly time, same chilly channel.